Okay guys, I am back and I just wanted to share what I've been working on the last couple weeks. Sorry if the phone's bouncy. I'm recording this with my phone, so I just want to share my office, craft space, writing space, bill pay space, all of it in one place. And I shared a video of how bad it was. So I want to share a video of what I've done to clean it out. So first of all, let's start with the reason it was so bad was because that is what I am left with. Those are all empty containers that I just kept buying more containers to fit, to try to contain my mess instead of figuring out what system worked for me. And now I have that, and that's what I'm not using. That's what's left over, and I'm kind of ashamed, but I wanted to share it with you. Just continuing to buy stuff to try to contain the mess doesn't do any good if you don't have a system. So I'm going to start with, this office is actually a small room in our house, and this is my craft closet, and when I open it, the first thing I did was I got a clear shoe container for like $6 online, and I put my wood stamps in it. And it's only too wide because I attached it and folded it in half. Oops, let's see if I can get the, see? And my seasonal ones are back because I know I'm going to reach for my Halloween stamps when I need them and my Christmas stamps, but these are less. I want to see what I have. What I am is I'm a piler that doesn't like to move piles. So this allows me to see what I have. It doesn't feel cluttered to me. Then I have a bin of old planners, because I still keep that in old address books and stuff. On top I have a box to go. I always have a box of stuff I'm getting rid of. Or to go in, I do swap boxes, so that goes in the next swap box. So my craft tools and beads, paper clips, things like that are in there. And bead building stuff, my camera bits. That's a project. There's another project. Those are project bins that I'm struggling to get to for various reasons. So I have my punches in there, my Post-it notes and notepads, and the two punches, of course, that I use the most on top where I can grab them. This is a basket with drawing stuff. And I can grab the basket and go, or I can just grab what I want out of it and go. Containers of ribbons, buttons, and happy planner discs, because I am a planner person. So this shelf, let me back up so you can see the whole thing. Okay. So this shelf is paint, even spray paint, acrylic paint, watercolors, a little container of spritzes, wipes, anything that I might need, glitter, paint, whatever is in there, medium, crafting mediums, whatever in there. Anything like liquidy. This stand I got for my stamp stuff. I really hated the fact that every time I got in and out of stuff, my stamps, I'd knock the tops off. I was afraid they were going to get dried out and stuff. I found this shelf on Amazon or Google. I Googled ink pad storage. Oh, I know. It came from like HSN. For like 20 bucks, these shelves pull out. All my stamps are there. I have my blotters in a little container that fits up top. I did take one shelf out so that these taller stamps would fit. But otherwise, I just pull it out, and there's some ink. There's some ink. I mean, I don't have a lot of anything in particular. Even my Tim Holtz stuff fits. I have room to grow with how I've organized. I don't have a lot of anything particular. I have lots of little bits, so that seemed to work well. I have a can. It's a coffee can I spray painted full of paintbrushes. And whenever my husband needs a paintbrush, I tell him to just go to the can. That is liquid adhesives, and including my glue guns in there, and glue sticks, but anything liquidy's in there. My art mats are here. My cutter's there, so I can get in. These are scraps for, I like to junk journal. So those are all scraps, and these are all bits, and they're envelopes, and the tapes I use for the binders, a little bag of these dots and gems that stick, a bag of glitter. I found these baggies are actually square, and they fit perfectly. I found them online, Walmart, I think. But paper flowers, drawers, and then this is all my die cuts and journaling cards, and that's why I got the squares, is all the die cuts are separated. I had that photographic, you know, thing that everybody uses to do their die cuts, and what I found is if I have a lid that I have to unload things off the top of to get into, I don't use them. So this is much better for me. I just go in here, thumb through, find, oh look, there's my travel ones, grab them. Or I can pull the whole drawer out and take it into the kitchen if I want, where I'm gluing stuff or something. A binder of stencils. That bin is all of my papers. I have books in there. I have my 12 by 12 paper pads, sheet music, things like that. Those are 12 by 12 paper pads that I've not like pulled apart and put in a collection. I'll show you what I call a collection in the next side of the closet. I also have a metal baking dish that I use as a drying pan. When I do ink papers or whatever, it fits right in there. I have to actually pull this out to get out. Right now I have Halloween stuff, but I have like, because I'm working on that. I have wax paper, can you see? Wax paper, drying sheets, things like that in there. So when I spread out across the kitchen, I can just pile it all back in there and bring it in here in the closet to dry when I'm like coffee dyeing paper and stuff. And then the bin below it has the actual coffee dried papers, transfer paper, any kind of paper, books that are torn apart are all in that giant bin. My thought process on this, I'm going to change sides of the closet, is I have lots of different hobbies, and if I keep it in, I know I don't need to buy stuff because I am overflowing with paper. I need to use up what I have before I buy more. A drawer of trims and sari silk, just random fabric scraps that I use in my junk journaling, and I have tape and labels sitting up there for shipping because I do a lot of Happy Mail to friends, swaps. Actual stationery, thank you cards, Christmas cards, birthday cards, my sticker maker, my sewing tools, which were scattered all over. Now I just have a bin. See how easy it is to just pull stuff out? And I have my patterns. I have a folder of patterns. I have my big cutting board, my straight edge. Oh, sorry, I'm probably making you sick. Doing this one-handed sucks. My straight edge, everything else. And my sewing basket. Gift bags. All my tall things. Those are curtain rods for curtains I'm making for my motorhome, which we're revamping. And my tripod. My sewing machine that's a tabletop sewing machine goes out on the dining room when I'm sewing. So, the biggest thing that I changed was I had these, a stack of probably 10 iris things, and I'd try to get out like my summer paper, my Christmas paper, my Halloween bits, and work with it, and I'd have to move 12 other things to get to it. Now I even have room to grow. Here's doilies and stuff like that. So I haven't changed these labels because I haven't put, these are all empty. But I have room to grow. And room for, like, that's mermaid paper because I made a mermaid junk journal, and I've got a collection of mermaid stuff together, and I have enough to make another, so I'm just going to leave it in that bin until I'm ready to make another one. These are empty. Postage flat rate boxes here. Office supplies, spare paper, writing paper, notebooks. You know, like just rolled paper because I was in college, and packaging stuff, just general office supplies. Then my book signing stuff because I'm an author, and those are all the little bits that I pull together, and charms and things that I give away. And then that bottom bin is all of my fabrics, which was all over and in the corner in a mess, and so I couldn't use the corner, and now it's all in one bin. That's fabric, so in the same place where my paper is, over here it's fabrics focus, so I like it. That's a TV tray to give me extra. I needed a study area next to my desk because my desk is small, so I got a TV tray that matched my desk, and now I'm just using it as a plant stand. The extra bins I didn't use. My file cabinet just has insurance paperwork, you know, just like birth certificates, wedding certificates, all that kind of stuff. This stand is an old telephone stand. It has magazines I've collected on both sides. Below it, more magazines, and then binder for Pierce College, the important papers I need to. I'm going to go back this fall, so a couple bins below for writing files, stories. I'm big into, I handwrite a lot of stuff before I type it. My first draft often is handwritten, so those are scraps of stories and things like that that I've collected. And marketing stuff, I do have a bin. Those are full, and I have a bin of papers to go through. So those two baskets, I actually had 4. I'm down to 2, and I have a bin to sort through that will go in there, but I still have room to grow. My planner, like I said, I'm a planner person. Those are all my planner stickers in a filing system. And then this is extra notebooks and planner inserts and stuff that I've put on rings to keep them organized. Planner papers. Washi, 3D paper clips, flatter paper clips. My little dragon roasting a marshmallow, pins, ink joy pens, glitter pens, paint pens, tools, scissors and cutting things, my dancing hippo, notebooks. Like I said, I make journals, so like this is one that I made. These are other notebooks that I just like to write in, like my husband and I camp, so I keep a log of the campgrounds we go into. I keep a reading journal, stuff like that. This board is everything that I love from people I love. My son's dog tags, baseball game my husband and I went to, postcards from my friend in Austria, a fan from a funeral for a family member. Someone gave me that, a very dear friend gave me that flying pig because I have a flying pig thing. My certificates, or I should, yeah. And that is writing opportunities, deadlines that I have to decide if I want to participate in. My board, which right now I just have dream stuff on. I do keep a paper garbage can just because it's easy when it's full to just take it out to the recycle, or depending on what's in it, garbage, and just get rid of it. This is my desk. I cleaned it out. I have business cards that I've collected from others, especially Etsy shops. They go there. Business cards for doctors or services like gardeners or things like that go in this special business card. But let's see, just your basic double-sided tape, whiteout tape, stapler, you know, that kind of thing. Old Rolodex that I can't part with. Receipts. I keep all my tax. I keep that blue plastic envelope is the receipts all from last year, and all my tax documents as they came in. Mail for my 2 adult children who still seem to get mail here. Oh, sorry. Planner bag and gym bag on the back of the door. Little map. So this is my tiny little office, and it's much more organized. If you watch the other video, you see. And yeah, that's all the extras. I wasn't being smart about how I was trying to organize. I don't like stacked items. I like to pull things out and stuff it back in. And so the drawers with that pull out and allow me to do that are my way to go. So my office is nice and clean. And I think it's a system that I can keep up on. So, oh, and that, not that it's important, but you know, it is a tour. That is a collection of bookmarks that I leave out because it makes me happy. Some my kids made, a couple my great-grandmother made for me. Just various bookmarks I've collected over my lifetime are all in this jar. So, okay. There you go. I hope somebody gets some ideas. You know, one of the first thing I did was clean out my washi. It was in those 3-tier drawer, and I had 6 drawers of washi. And I don't even use it that much. I use it in my junk journaling. I use it a little bit in my planner, but not much. This is it. This thing holds plenty of washi. This is all my holiday washi. It holds plenty. This is like specific washi for like books and cameras, coffee cups, whatever. And this is more like my color washi. Oh, why doesn't, there we go. So that's all the washi I need in my life, really. I mean, how much washi am I going to use in a lifetime? And the idea is if I want more, then I need to get rid of something. I need to live within these containers in order to stay organized and be able to use my stuff. Because when I get too much, I can't use it and I don't know where anything is. Oh, and that was the big thing, is everything, see those labels? Everything that isn't open to the eye, I'm going to go back over to my closet. Everything that is not just, I can't look, and so I didn't have to label my ink, obviously, right? Or my art stuff because I can see it sticking out. Or my ribbon. Oh, that's an old licorice tin, plastic, full of ribbon scraps. And I have a button collection. I like antique buttons. And I just like them in the jar because they're pretty. And sometimes I use them, and mostly I don't. If I ever need a button, I know exactly where to go, but mostly I just like to look at them. I've done that my whole life. I don't know why it's weird. But the point is, these are all labeled, so I know exactly where things are to use them. I know exactly where things go to put them away. And I can see stuff. So, okay. I hope this is helpful. I hope somebody gets some ideas. I'm really proud of that. That just, so much space was taken up with those wood blocks. And I didn't want to get rid of them because I do use them in journaling. And I don't use them in my planner, but I use them in journaling. I use them in building junk journals. And again, I have room for a couple more. Obviously on the back is not as full, but when it's full, I stop. So I have to be really choosy about what I bring into my space because I don't have a lot of space to spare. I think that may be my system. Okay, if you see anything you like and you want links, just tell me. I'm not going to link stuff unless people want to see it. So, have a wonderful day and happy planning, happy crafting, happy organizing. Bye.